looking for a professional-grade sealant that offers technologically advanced performance, choose Frosted Pro Sealants.
Chelsea and Raheem Sterling Park Company and Tyson Fury will fight again this April. Ben has more at 6.
Hi, Jeff Sterling here, with news of another supercharged weekend of live and exclusive football on TalkSport and TalkSport 2. It all gets underway Friday night from 8 as Bristol City take on Derby County in the Championship live on TalkSport 2. Then Saturday afternoon from 12:30, it's Leicester versus Charlton, followed at 3 by QPR versus Coventry. Both games are live on TalkSport 2. Rounding off at 8 with an exciting Premier League showdown as Liverpool go head-to-head with Newcastle live on TalkSport. Glowing for goal with a glorious weekend of high-powered full-on football live and exclusive on TalkSport and TalkSport 2. Seismic Sports Radio of colossal proportions. Champions League drive.
Well, that Champions League drive was TalkSport 3 and goes Steve Daly, just thinking freaky alongside me. Good coming up from fun. Lots of fun coming up to the best bits of TalkSport. But now we're taking your calls on Raheem Sterling. He's left Chelsea by mutual consent. So would you have him at your club? 03717223344. Before we take calls, I'm looking at my switchboard, by the way, just a bit of inside info, gang. But no one there said you want to have your say. If you dial up now, I know sometimes I'll never get on, mate, you will. If you dial up now and you want to talk about Raheem Sterling, would you have him at your club? 03717223344. While we are waiting for you guys to phone us, let's get Bentley's view. He's had an incredible career. He's still only 31. He's been in the game such a long time. What next? Where do you expect him to go next, Steve?
That's the question, because he has been, like, I'm not having a good people say, no, he's overrated. He's been, for such a long time, certainly for tournaments for England, he was the best player. The last one that was here, what was that, 2020, when was the last year that was here? And the finals of Wembley.
22?
He was brilliant.
No. 22? I don't know. No, it can't be 22 because that 2060 World Cup year.
Yeah.
It was 2021. It was meant to be Euro 20.
Right. He was brilliant. Yeah. Brilliant. Because remember, we all said he should even go because his form wasn't great, and he was brilliant. He's had a great career, but it's now, let's be honest, he's just earned a fortune at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I know that he's got ambitions to play for a top club still, because you don't get to the level that he's got without that kind of drive. I just wonder what level would he be prepared to settle for. Now, I think there's a lot of clubs in the Premier League that you go, you have him in the squad. Arsenal had him, and it just didn't go as well as I thought it would go. I thought it'd be better, and it just wasn't. Didn't work out. There was no spark there.
What was wrong when he was? Did you see him a lot?
Yeah.
What was wrong?
His movement was wrong. There's no impact really. Do you know what I mean? It was just. I expected so much more. I thought he would take some of the reins of Saka and let Saka have a bit of a breather. It never worked out that way. But he's still good enough to play Premier League football. I've got no doubts about that. It's just what level is he prepared to go to?
Let's go to the phone line, shall we? Tim is a Sunderland fan. Hi, Tim.
Oh, it's Ken, not Tim.
What is it, Kim?
It's Ken. K-E-N, Ken.
Ken, K-E-N. I can only apologise. Thank you, Ken. How are you?
No. Yeah, I'm very good, mate. A great show, by the way, guys. And I reiterate all that guy said about having lots of them Roger Blackwell earlier.
Very kind.
Bentley, I think Bentley's a Sunderland legend, by the way, but I would definitely have Raheem Sterling at Sunderland and he'd get a game.
Yeah. See, I understand that, and to be fair, one thing I would say then about playing up for Sunderland is that whatever tough time that he's going through at the minute, or what he's been through, Sunderland fans will make him feel like 1,000 times better. Like they will appreciate the player he is, and he'll get back to his best if he gets minutes, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. Let's go to Adam. Hope we got his name right. Liverpool fan. Adam?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you today?
Yeah, good. That's a great show. A long-time listener. You guys keep me sane on my drive home from work, so much appreciated.
That's very kind. How long's left of your drive?
Would you believe? Probably about 3 hours.
Oh my goodness. Is that good or bad?
About normal. I'm driving from Gatwick to North Wales, so
Have you just got in the car?
No, I've been going for 2 hours.
It's a 5-hour trek from Gatwick to North Wales.
I don't do it every day, don't worry.
Can I ask you a silly question? If you're near Gatwick, I mean, they've got planes there, right?
Yeah.
You know, get on a plane.
Not many planes in North Wales, though.
There must be somewhere to land in North Wales.
Might be a field somewhere, but that's about as good as you'll get.
They love your lands in Wales, by the way. I'm pretty sure.
Might be what?
Lands If I was
So what was that mean?
I'm coming to that point.
Lands.
And you'd be able to
What
correct
does
me.
that
No,
mean?
you might be able to correct me, right? Was a lot of Game of Thrones filmed in Wales?
Yeah, a lot of Game of Thrones and a lot of, what was the sequel, House of the Dragon?
Yeah, see, that's what I say lands. A lot of green.
Is there a lot of lands in Wales?
Yeah, a lot of sheep.
Okay, let's not go there. Go on then, Ed, what do you want to say?
So I'm a Liverpool fan, and do you know what? I would take Raheem back. I mean, yeah, he didn't leave under. Yeah, he didn't leave under the best of circumstances. But given that Slot doesn't seem to trust his bench, doesn't seem to trust people like Chiesa, I think he would give a good, experienced option. And you know what? Like that at his best, he was world class. So yeah, I'd take him back definitely.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure for a club like Liverpool. No, that's not the right. I don't think the right type of step
forward.
No, like he's been at the top, and I can't see Liverpool fans not going to go. They don't like him as he is. They're not going to go. Oh yeah, we'll bring him back. But
No, and also he's not going to play instead of Salah, the same sort of age.
you know the thing in terms of experience. Now you have to drop down division. Coventry, Frank, Lampard.
Yeah. Is it not tougher in the Championship?
It is, but it isn't.
Why are we connected to Frank just because they know each other from England?
No, but Chelsea, like connection. Obviously, Frank can look at him. He was.
I can look at you.
No, but my point is,
I didn't know you could look at you.
when Frank was in charge of Derby,
Yeah.
he brought in like Ashley Cole because Ashley Cole.
Sorry, you actually go on play, was it? No?
Yeah, he played.
I thought he was assistant to him.
No, he played at Derby. I'm pretty sure. Like, listen, I might.
No. Did you play at Derby?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so
I remember.
I'm wondering if maybe bringing
Player
him,
manager.
like he walked into the dressing room because he looks after himself, as you can see, still in great shape. Just go listen, experience, just to help some of the young players and get them over the line.
And then maybe get him into the management side.
I don't so much management, so I let him play next year.
Yeah. Good call. Roy's the Spurs fan. Hello, Roy. Oh, it's a terrible line, Roy. Terrible. Roy, I can only apologise. It's taken ages to hang on. We'll get him back. Can we get him back though, Joe? Joe says yeah, because we say that and sometimes we don't. While we are getting him back, let's preview tonight's European football action with our friends at Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
European football preview on Talk Sport with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Whatever it is, we're here for it. Clutching at scores on Champions League Drive.
And you know what? That was me trying to start with quarter of Christmas Day for my boys. That. Come on. That's a choke in the wrong place.
Treat kids like that.
No, I just took the choke it on the back.
Oh, right, okay, right. Right, this is our feature clutch scores every week on Drive. Ben and I will be thinking 3 games from that week's fixtures to predict the score. We correctly predict the result of the game, we get a point. If we get the score bang on, we get 3. Throughout the season, we'll be tallying up our scores until we eventually have a winner. Now, getting a little bit close, because last time out, Ben, he picked up 1 point, and I picked up twice the amount of points, or 2. All that means
1 point ahead.
that I've closed the gap even further. It's now, it's getting very exciting. AG 16. Darren Bent, football expert, ex-England player, 17.
I'm still winning it.
What is it? Oh, you know, this is Arsenal all over again.
No,
Isn't it? And it's not. You had a big lead. Jack, have you got that? Because this is what's happening. You are Arsenal. I'm the chasing pack.
Do you want to be honest? Joe said, I've got a couple more right.
There you go.
And Joe changed it. I said, no, Joe, we've got to make it interesting. For the feature, he said, I've changed it.
Okay. Right. Well, can I be honest? Joe said to me, can you take the foot off the brake now and go for it? And I'm, yeah, fine. I'll do that.
No, it doesn't mean anything.
I said, will it not be embarrassing if I
I think
say?
that's because you're lying.
Should we move on? Right, we're going to pick our games. I've written the games down, but I haven't picked the score yet.
I've got a couple of rose ones out.
Have you? Are they all English teams? I've got all English teams.
No.
Okay. First game.
I've got Arsenal versus Kairat.
Right, I haven't got that. That's all.
4-0 Arsenal.
See, I looked at Arsenal and I just thought I'd be stunned if you put anything other than a B team out.
But that's my point. And that's why I said 4-0, because those guys will be like, you know what, there's an opportunity to get in the team in. So like it's like Wakey starts and does really well, or Eze comes in and scores a couple of goals.
That's when Yeri should be playing. You should never have done
No, but Wakey needs minutes.
Yeah, when Yeri playing midfield then.
No, Eze, nearly can't.
That's it.
Eze can, yeah, so I think 4-0 Arsenal.
Okay. I've gone for Eintracht against Spurs.
Yeah.
But I wrote it down in the break and I was like, I don't even know what the score's going to be. I think Spurs will lose that 2-1.
Okay, yeah, nice.
Home win 2-1. Next up.
I've gone for Benfica versus Real. Jose, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I've gone 1-3, so Real Madrid to win away from home 3-1.
Okay. I've gone for Liverpool against Carabao.
Nice.
I've gone for 3-0 Liverpool.
Very nice.
Alright, last one.
I've gone for Paphos versus Slavia Prague.
You can't say Paphos without sounding like you're from East London.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Why have you gone Paphos?
That's
That's very weird.
Yes, I've got Paphos versus Slavia.
Why? Okay, if you can.
I've got 2-0 to Slavia Prague, and I don't know what I'm basing that off of, but I've gone Slavia Prague 2-0.
I've gone for, I think we match of the night, so I want to talk to Napoli beat Chelsea. I'm going 3-1 Napoli.
Oh, yeah?
Rasmus Højlund 2.
McTominay.
3-1, I'm going Napoli.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Yeah, good. Nice. The game in that would cover versus Slavia Prague.
Yeah, that'd be a great game. I'm looking forward to that as well. That was a look at tonight's European action with our friends at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Whatever it is, they're here for it.
European football preview and talk sport with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Here for us. Book now at enterprise.co.uk.
That's Becky and clutching scores. See you, Becky. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be joined in the studio at 4 p.m. by an absolute superstar in Robbie Williams in the studio. And that means we're bringing you a very special What's Happening Robbie. How about that? Your chance to ask Robbie Williams anything you want from the world of pop or just elsewhere. All you need to do is get your WhatsApp voice notes in now, not tomorrow, but now. 03717223344. Don't forget, of course, no rules apply. You must start your message with your name and, more importantly, What's Happening Robbie. Okay? And then the best ones we'll put to Robbie in tomorrow's chat. We've got Robbie Williams in the studio for a whole hour.
Do you know, this will be the start of saying, nice, you know, well, Richard Ashcroft.
Yeah.
Robbie. Who else would you like to see in there?
I don't know if you do. I'd love to get Noel in there. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Who would you like?
I need Wretch 3-2.
I don't know what you just said.
Wretch 3-2.
What does he do?
Well, obviously doesn't.
Sorry.
We obviously doesn't paint, does he?
Why have all your mates got numbers in their name? Who's your fellow says that about?
Yeah, DJ 123, was it? Yeah.
Why have they got numbers?
I don't know.
Rex 32.
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know, but that's the one I'd like to get in Wretch.
Okay. Anyone else? You gotta say you need to step up. I'm bringing all these superstars in.
What about you, is it?
No, it's a family. It's a joint family. You're bringing what are you bringing to the table?
The knowledge.
I had a conversation with 17, 16.
That's what I'm winning then, yeah?
Well,
No, but I'm winning.
you are leading.
TNT's getting wallets as well on Friday. So
I think Friday might win.
Yeah.
You'll be wallet. You need to bring something to the table.
yeah, but that's you.
No.
All of that's you. Listen, Wretch 3-2.
We had a bet about I'm going to get Bex, you're going to get Henri.
Oh, that, yeah. I'll win that. You've got no chance to get
Yeah,
best.
I've got every chance.
Yeah, but
We speak occasionally.
no, you don't.
I can show you a text, a tweet, sorry, an Insta, a DM.
Oh, so you ain't got his number?
I have, but I don't use it. I'm going to make Victoria up. No, it's late night we speak. Right? And that's not.
No.
And the last one was, I've just read this, and it's past 7, you come off there. The Bex will be coming onto our show. He won't let me down.
Henri's got
And where are you with Henri?
Henri first. Come in.
And where are you with
I'm
that?
getting him in.
You make any kind of contact with
Yeah.
him?
How should I do?
You need to get like £600 co-handlers to get him in.
Oh, that's fine.
You let us
I'll
know
put
where
my
you've got there. Yeah, go. Still a couple of Champions League drive. We'll find out what Darren Goff was talking about here. We ended up on Crime Watch. No idea. We'll also find out what Jason Kennedy wore to work last night.
T-shirt, nothing else. Wow.
And we'll hear why Ali is still bullying Benty. What?
Benny got a big fat zero.
I did not. I got one.
Difficult for Ali to count past 0. All that and so much more coming up. Champions League drive from the goes in Darren when we come out the best bits of talk sport ever. It's something we have decided to call the best bits of talk sport.
Darren's a great lad as well.
TNT Sports presents
This is where it really goes.
Matchday Mayhem in the UEFA Champions League and Europa League. With all 36 games live over 2 unmissable nights.
Sensational finale to the group stage.
Including Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle and Spurs in action. The stage is set for the league phase finale. Exclusively live on TNT Sports.
Claim approved. Direct line's ready to send my new laptop within 2 hours. That's how it's done. Imagine if everything was that easy. Like teaching little Johnny to play his recorder. Oh my.
Direct line. That's how it's done. Theft and accidental loss claims up to £3,000. Cover limits apply. Personal possessions cover needed for items outside the home.
Hi babe, what day? Fancy staying in tonight instead? Mackie's calling my name and I saw you can get £5 off if you spend £20 on the app, so you in? Of course you are. Okay, bye.
Exclusively on the McDonald's app. Save £5 when you spend £20 on food and drink via delivery. T's and C's apply. 18 plus. Service and delivery fees apply. Valid once per week. 1st and 31st of January. Participating restaurants. Serving times apply.
Listen up, football fans. BetMGM brings Vegas entertainment to the biggest games and the biggest names. Because when it comes to betting on football, we're in a league of our own, baby. Offers? Oh, you know we got offers. Like bet £10 and get £40 in free bets. BetMGM. It's showtime. New customers only. Wagering requirements and conditions apply. 18 plus. Please gamble responsibly.
For everyone who loves this Valentine's, there's a moon pig. Like that special someone who feels like home. Or your date, who you try not to get a clue excited about. Even your bestie, who knows your type before you do. So create stickers, add your handwriting, and photos that bring your memories to life. And get 20% off with code LOVE20. Because this Valentine's Day, everyone deserves a
Moonpig.com.
Talk sport travel with Subway. Leave ordinary sandwiches on the bench. Bring on the new baked breaded chicken sub. How's that for a flavour hat trick?
Recent accident damage still affecting the M5 south in Devon between Clongton and Exeter, junction 28 to 29. Also severe delays anti-clockwise M25 in Surrey, and a collision there just at the M23 junction 7. There's emergency repair work continuing for the M1 south in Bedfordshire, just after Bedford, Milton Keynes South turn at junction 31. Some sort of problem that needs to look solved on the westbound M4 at junction 41. There's also an accident plotwise M60 Greater Manchester, just after Kingsway in the 834, junction 3. I'm Simon James.
Say yes to summer with the biggest ever TUI sale with a My TUI account. Say yes to flexible payment options. Say yes to free kids places, even in the school summer holidays. With so many holiday options to choose from, you pick it, we sort it. Holiday countdown started. TUI, ATOL and AFTA protected. Booking T's and C's apply. Selected departures. Minimum spend applies. Subject to availability. See website for details.
How to Win the World Cup is the podcast that breaks down football's biggest tournaments to the people who actually won it. Greats like Cleverson and Emmanuel Petit tell us what it really takes, all the while being interrupted by comedians like Alex Crocker, who's confident he could have done a better job himself. If you love the World Cup, this is the podcast for you. How to Win the World Cup, available now wherever you get your podcasts. No medals required.
John from Sport Now, Goldstein, DB, Darren Bent alongside Stuart Campbell. We asked him if Thomas Frank is Tottenham's worst manager in Premier League era. Just quickly, Fulham have accrued £27 million with Man City for Oscar Bob. What do you make of that? We were just chatting about him in the break.
I remember there was a lot made of Oscar Bob when he first burst into the scene, and he had that big injury and it kind of derailed him a bit. And he's never been able to find his kind of way back. But, I mean, big talent. Big talent. It's a really good sign.
Big money though, right?
It's big money, but again, it's almost like Man City tactic. He was good enough to over there.
Yeah.
It's almost like, oh, he must be special.
Yeah, true. Tyson Fury set to make his return to the ring on April the 11th against Arslanbek Makhmudov.
Nice.
You're a big fan of Arslanbek, aren't you?
No, Makhmudov, yeah, Makhmudov.
Yes, what's it here? Time now for this.
Tractors in Africa with the Barmy Army on Talk Sport.
Yes, England returns to South Africa next winter, and as always, the Barmy Army will be out there in full force, and this time you could be as well. How about that? We're giving away a week for two at the 2027 New Year's Test in Cape Town every day of the match at one of the world's greatest cricket grounds, with flights, hotels and spending money all covered. Your chance to secure 2 spots with the official Barmy Army. You could be right in the mix with the rest of the fans, and here is how you enter. For your chance to win, text the word WIN, W-I-N, to 83338, and text will cost £2.50 plus your standard network rate. Or why don't you just pick up the phone and call us on 0343 418 7260. Lines closed the 6th of February this year at 4 p.m. 18 plus UK residents only. It's a network promotion from T's and C's at talksport.com. For your chance to win, reminder, text WIN to 83338 now. Time now for this. Yeah, time for this. Talksport. Friends, we run you through some of the recent moments from across Talk Sport. Let's kick things off with this morning's breakfast show. Now, yesterday, we challenged Ali McCoy to be Betty's scoring celebrity mastermind. Here's what he and Betty's old manager, Steve Bruce, had to say.
Do you know something? I'll take it. I want to have makeup, right? And if I can't get one, I'll only compliment. Benny got a big fat zero.
I work with Betty as well, I'm not surprised.
I mean, they tell me he was lucky to get zero.
Yes. Ali, I'm going to say this one more time. I keep saying it. He got one. Right?
By the way, Bruce, it's got 25 for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that means, of course, you've got to get two.
Yeah.
And I did come on the breakfast show tomorrow morning asking Ali McCoy the question. I'm going to write the questions. The breakfast team, what's his name? Who's the...
Ollie, come on.
No, not Ollie. We played darts with. The spot was
Joe.
Anyway, we come back here, cotton try. He went, I've written the questions. I went, no. You'll give Ali the...
Exactly.
I will write the
Yes,
questions.
please. I'm so glad you do that.
I'll
Thank
do
you.
that. Yeah, because I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you got a response?
Yeah, but one. That's what 25 points you.
Tell people something you don't know about Steve Bruce. Good question.
He used to train, you know. Quite a good finisher. He used to participate on a Friday in the old v Young. I mean, he played centre forward for one team and...
Yeah. Ellis, by the way, Ellis and that.
Ellis, yeah, and he, to be fair to him, could finish.
Yeah, good header as well.
Yeah.
Remember that. McCoy, he's on the breakfast show tomorrow morning at 6. He'll have the Talk Sport World Darts semi-finalist Gabby and Bonhor alongside him.
Over to last night's sports bar with O'Hara and Cundy. Here's the fun boy Jason Cundy revealing his sleeping attire.
If I'm ill, right, so the tracky bottoms go out a couple of weeks ago, well, you've got to try and sweat it out, right? So I put a tracksuit on, put a hoodie on, get in bed, and I try and sweat it out myself. Other than that, t-shirt, nothing else.
I can't. That's the wildest answer you could have said.
I don't
Only good answer. I'm not getting an answer, but I didn't expect that.
I tell you,
It's just not right.
I don't look right.
It's not right. It's just no, mate.
You're lucky Mr. So he loves it, mate.
What do you think it's like sharing a bed with Cundy?
I mean, he'll be tossing and turning all night.
Yeah.
And then the fact he's got a t-shirt and nothing else.
Weird, ain't it?
Crown jewels are out. It's a horrific thought, isn't it?
What do you wear when you sleep?
I wear... I've got to be careful because my young...
Oh, yeah.
I wear pyjamas, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I wear a black t-shirt and then Calvin Klein tracky bottoms.
Oh, nice.
Which I've got when we were in the States.
Okay, right. Well, sorry. The boys will be back on the sports bar at 10:15 this evening for a massive night of Champions League action.
Oh, you missed 21 minutes ago?
No, it's not on there.
Yeah, just download 20.
No. We've got time for that.
On 21 minutes to go this week. The new one is out tomorrow, so it's Monday and Thursday. The new one drops tomorrow. So I would suggest you subscribe to 21 minutes to go. And everyone that subscribes gets a free 2-week holiday. How amazing is that? For legal reasons, I have to say that, sponsors. Let's finish with England's ODI and their side beat Sri Lanka in the series decided in Colombo. His former drive-time coach Darren Goff disgusted receiving his 50th cap. Coming up, anyway? No, he's not there. You've got it here. Look at Jack's little face. What's happened, Jack? Yeah, I remember.
Got my car broken into that, man. It ended up on Crime Watch. It did, seriously. Ended up on Crime Watch. They took my England cap and all my kit out the back of the car. I've got a replacement one now, but if anybody ever sees that, they know it's mine.
It's terrible, isn't it? Terrible, that is. Did you ever watch Crime Watch back in the day?
Yeah.
What strange question?
Yeah, did you? Do you know made me laugh about, not made me laugh about Cram, but I used to watch it, right, and go, you know when they're showing that kind of, have you seen this person? And then the camera footage just, like, no. Like,
that doesn't help us somebody.
Okay, they're like walking like a robot, but it's all like...
Because there's not footage of it, but it's like every 3 seconds.
They move, I'm like, well, you spot it easy.
Yeah, but that's not the real footage.
I get that, but how am I supposed to spot this person?
Because you might, yeah, okay, fine.
Do you know what I mean?
If you could appear on any TV show from the past, what would it be?
I used to like Family Fortunes. Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever go on that? The Ben family on it?
Mm-hmm.
Ben's really Goldstein's really
The Catchphrase.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's still going now. Yeah, iconic ones. Those are my favourite ones.
Yeah.
Game shows. No.
Would you do the one like Takeki's Castle? Whatever it is?
Oh, Takeshi's Castle. Yeah.
You like that one?
Yeah. That would be laughed at though.
What? Go on.
That is very laughed. Some of the things they do on there. No, because
what about the ninja one that Ben Shepherd and Cammy used to do?
Was that Ninja Warrior and Ninja?
I don't know, he was Ninja Warrior, yeah. Do you like that?
Yeah, that reminds me of that.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's still going now.
England's T20 series in Sri Lanka gets underway at 1 p.m. over on TalkSport 2 and the TalkSport Cricket YouTube channel. And those down 1 minutes to go. New episode drops, as the kids say, tomorrow.
Do you want me to laugh though?
Just subscribe to it. Everyone that subscribes gets a free gold bar.
Do you want me to laugh? None of it was in here though. No good this week, Jack, no?
What's in there?
No good?
Jack's already done it Monday.
No clip? Yeah.
Jack, tomorrow we'll have...
Yeah, you're right, Jack. Yeah, poor, you're right, Jack. Jack is rubbish.
What? What's up with your podcast, the beach ball?
It's coming. Is it?
And your trainers, they're looking well.
Yeah, looking great.
Your trainers.
Jack. Come on, Jack. Play the clip.
They're looking well. When we come back, we are building up to a big night, the last night of week 8 of Champions League football. Everyone's playing this in it. So we'll get your views on all the above, and we'll talk about Spurs as well. If you want to be part of the show, you can 03717 22 33 or for me and he after this live on Drive on Champions League TalkSport.
So, first official down in the boot room. I want to welcome the co-host, Darren Ambrose there. I gave you a nice little introduction. How are you, my friend?
Very good, thank you. Thanks for having me. Excited for the brand new show. Your trainers are looking well as well, so that's a good thing for you.
Sometimes being a football fan isn't easy. The heartbreak of losing the game in added time. The price of a half-time pie. How much? But fortunately, listening to Hawksby and Jacobs on TalkSport is easy. This is Paul Hawksby and Andy Jacobs. Join us for all the latest sporting news and entertaining conversation. Don't miss all the latest form and odds from Paddy Power. Weekday afternoons from 1 on TalkSport. Check out our latest online-only Betfair offers on the Paddy Power app or at paddypower.com. Terms and conditions apply. 18 plus BGambleAware.org.
That's it. We need a bigger car.
Smart speaker. What's an award-winning SUV?
The Tucson is an award-winning midsize SUV and is available for a 24-hour test drive.
They look great, and it's a self-charging hybrid too.
Smart speaker. Search offers on a Hyundai Tucson.
The Tucson is available with 2 years 0% APR, and it's Hyundai, by the way.
Discover the Hyundai Tucson self-charging hybrid. Ends 31st of March. 25% deposit finance subject status. Hyundai UK is a credit broker, not a lender. Terms apply.
It might be cold outside, but things are really warming up at the Wren Winter Sale, with red-hot prices on our high-quality, fully built kitchens and fitted bedrooms. Right now, there's up to 60% off fully built kitchens and all bedroom units, plus up to 7 years interest-free credit. Made for making you feel warm inside, whatever the weather. Wren, made for living. Visit your nearest Wren showroom. Offers apply when you buy 5 or more kitchen units or 3 or more bedroom units. Finance subject to status and minimum spend.
It might be midwinter, but there's nothing mid about this offer. The new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra brings every winter sport moment to life as crisp as freshly laid snow. With its stunning 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED display, razor-sharp resolution. But here's the real win. Claim £250 cashback. Conveniently available to spend in your Samsung wallet. Purchase before January 29th from a participating retailer. Claim on the Samsung website within 30 days of purchase. T&Cs apply. Custom-built PCs and laptops. Just for gamers, right?
No, it's for creators like me. We need performance.
And designers, we need speed. Don't forget coders. We don't do off the shelf.
And yeah, gamers, but everybody knows that.
Whatever you need, configure your perfect PC or laptop with PC Specialist. Powered by Windows 11. A new world of gaming. For custom-built PCs or laptops, visit pcspecialist.co.uk. Implementing 9.2.3 in the UAE. Online, on your mobile, on the app, and on your smart speaker. TalkSport. TalkSport Sports Update with Trusted Trader. When it matters, get the job done marvellously well by a verified Trusted Trader professional. Talk Sport.
I'm Ben Fletcher. Good evening. All eyes on the future. God is great. That was Raheem Sterling's reaction to parting company with Chelsea by mutual agreement. His last action in a Blues jersey, May 2024, securing a Europa Conference League place by scoring against Bournemouth. Could Cole Palmer be following him out the door during the window? Here's Liam Rosenia.
Unrealistic has come from nowhere. There's nothing in it. There's no reason to have the conversation. That's where I'm at. Cole is very happy. I've had numerous conversations with him, thoughts on how we can make this team better, how he can improve, and how I can help him.
Chelsea are away to Napoli tonight, live on TalkSport 2. Here on TalkSport, it's PSG Newcastle. The visitors need a win to guarantee their place in the last 16. Eddie Howe's a big fan of the Parisians.
I think they're a team that we really admire. with how they play, the manager's style, how he's coached the team, how he's evolved the team, how he's made some really smart signings to make them better. I think there's a lot to admire.
Build up to our live commentary gets underway at 7 here on Talk Sport. Some transfer news in brief this evening. Villa have now brought Douglas Luiz in on a loan deal from Juventus. Adama Traore is a West Ham player, while Lucas Paquetá edges closer to a Flamengo move. Fulham are said to have agreed a deal worth around £27 million to bring Oscar Bob to Craven Cottage from City. There's more on the live blog at talksport.com. And boxing, Tyson Fury is coming out of retirement this spring. The former heavyweight world champion will face Russia's Arsen Black Makhmudov in an as-yet undecided UK venue. It'll be Fury's first outing since December 2024 when he lost to Alexander Usyk. There's more on that story on the TalkSport Boxing YouTube channel. TalkSport News. Donald Trump has issued a strong warning to Iran, saying time is running out to strike a deal on nuclear weapons. And former Spandau Ballet singer Ross Davidson has been found guilty of sexual assault charges. There's more from the news team at 5:30.
TalkSport weather with QuickFit. Today it's raining tyres in our centres, including top-notch brands like Pirelli. Visit your local centre or quickfit.com and book today.
Patchy rain in central and eastern areas, clear skies for most of us tonight.
On the TalkSport app and on your smart TV. On the road again. Champions League Drive. Dual-headed, quad-wheeled dialogue delivered at the speed of sport. Live Champions League midweek football. Simply wunderbar. More sport to the gallon. Rosy, full throttle football tour. Champions League Drive. It's good, yeah.
Well, back to last hour of Champions League drama. TalkSport, B and go see Bentley Center.
Thanks, Tom. But listen, it's gone from bad to absolute worst for Manchester United. So let's get an update from Don McGuinness.
Jack, Jack, listen.
Jack, you need to go back into that show and get more.
But Jack, listen, that's my first gig. Give him a break.
Jack, get more tomorrow, okay? Dive back into
Honestly, you've got to start somewhere, right?
the locker room.
So,
Jack.
Hold on.
Joe.
The show's coming, hold on.
nah, that's the shoot. There you go. Boot room.
Why the long pause? What was that for?
Run along these
He was, no, he's not in it. He's not touched it.
Andy, my first presenting gig. Do you want to have me give you a breather?
No, well, that's it. Come with you take news from all of tonight's English items.
Don McGuinness.
Johnny's looking my way.
Hey, are they?
But now, make sure you don't miss Drive tomorrow from 4, because we'll be joined in the studio for an hour by this pop superstar.
16 UK #1 albums. 14 #1 singles. 18 Brit Awards. He offers me protection. All that love and affection. I just wanna feel love.
Hello, sir. Remember me?
I don't wanna ride DJ. I just wanna be around here. Most #1 solo albums in UK chart history. 75 million record sales worldwide. It's time for Robbie Williams. Let Drive entertain you.
Tomorrow we're going to be joined by the best-selling British solo artist of all time, a powerhouse with a staggering 16 #1 albums, 14 #1 singles, and a record-breaking 18 Brit Awards to his name, the incredible Robbie Williams, with me and you in the studio for an hour. He'll be playing tracks from his massive new album, Britpop, alongside some classics as well. Yeah, he's a superstar. We're very lucky. And all that, by the way, means we're bringing you a very special What's Happening Robbie. This is your chance to ask Robbie Williams anything you want from the world of pop, or anything you want. All you need to do is get your voice notes in 03717223304. Do that now, and don't forget to start your message with What's Happening Robbie. That's Robbie Williams tomorrow at 4 p.m.
So you took my picture like that?
Pardon?
You took my picture like that?
Yeah, we just took your...
Just took my picture.
Well, listen, when it's Bob, right?
What?
You can do what you want. Although we're deciding. I don't know whether to speak to him as Bob or Rob.
That's your boy, innit?
I know, but if people tune in, who's your boy? They call him Bob?
Yeah, because that's your, listen, that's your relationship.
Yeah, okay.
And listen, if this is the person that tune in, where have you been first and foremost?
Yes.
You know what I mean? You chat to your, like, what is my friend? They're like, what are we saying? Good?
You call him like 182 or something, wouldn't you?
Why do you keep that? Listen, Ozzy, you met him.
What's his name?
DJ 173.
Who's 182? Oh, it's Blink 182.
Yeah, that's what Joe likes, Nick. I was like, come on, that's a say too.
Go on. You can still talk if your headphones aren't connected.
Well, the boy did a performance actually when I'm the eldest. Did a performance at school. They did it was like a house competition.
What does that mean?
Like where you
Oh, they're in different houses.
Yeah,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Michael Jackson competition.
At school.
Yeah. Yeah. And he did. Yeah.
Like can and can't
Yeah,
say.
no, but he got in nothing. Got in nothing. Yeah, Michael Jackson in school, and he was very good. They came second. So well done, boy.
Well done. Really? Who's chosen that? I mean, it's a million artists you choose.
Well, they chose one.
Why don't you choose it at school?
No. They chose it the best. That's why.
No, I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
Who's next week? Don't answer that question. Right.
Bob Marley.
Let's. Who's that?
Yeah, Bob.
It's weird though, isn't it? It is weird they've chosen that.
No, it's not.
It is, mate.
Bob Marley next to
Joe, how uses this week? We can move on.
Because me and Bob share the same birthday. So that's
So you know
Bob Marley.
I thought you meant Bob Williams.
Who?
Bob Williams.
We moved on from that.
Oh no, but when you said Bob, I thought you were talking about him.
Bob Marley.
What's your birthday?
6th February.
What's his?
Yeah, Dion, yeah. That's not good.
Right, let's turn our attention to Tottenham. Because they go away to Frankfurt tonight in their final Champions League group phase game. A win will guarantee them a place in the top 8. I think that's an unbelievable achievement, by the way. Their captain, Thomas Frank, has been speaking ahead of this game. He was asked why their European form has been so different to the league. Good question.
I think first and foremost, I think tomorrow for me we have a great opportunity to secure a position in top 8, which will be a very good result and very good achievement. We are very, very positive and look forward to that. So that's what we are focusing everything we can on. The other thing is that I think the performances set for a while have been good in many ways. We just haven't gone on the wrong side or gone on the right side enough to get the 3 points. That's we're working very hard on sometimes here on that spell. The players giving everything. But for me, tomorrow is all about Frankfurt, all about the opportunity ahead of us.
Look, considering how poor, and they have been really poor in the Premier League this season and last season actually, it would be unbelievable for Tottenham to finish in the top 8, wouldn't it?
I think so, because listen, again, it's the whole Europe thing. The Europe thing compared to their Premier League position, not good enough. Last season had it in the Europa League, where their Europa League form was brilliant. Obviously won the competition. League form absolutely atrocious. So it is, and I don't care. Even if you look at who they've had to play against, and I know there have been teams in there what people have said. Bodo Glimt, by the way, you look at that point away and you go, what the Man City decent. Monaco away from home, a draw as well, beating Copenhagen. Blockbuster against Paris Saint-Germain, the 5-3, Slavia Prague. You can only beat and play against who's in front of you. So if Thomas Frank gets Spurs to qualify in the automatic spots, which they've got a great chance of doing, that's a great job. He's done really well there. Do you know what I mean? Then I don't think they'll win it, but all you can do is get to the knockout stage, and if he's done that, which he has done, then, or up until now, he looks like he's going to, then you have to commend him for that.
Frankfurt already out of the competition. I didn't know that when I predicted they were going to lose.
Yeah, down there, yeah.
Spurs were going to lose 2-1. I might change that.
They can't.
Is it locked in?
It's locked in there.
Is it? Okay, it's locked in. How do you, if you're a football team and you're taken to the field in a Champions League game and you know the result is totally irrelevant to you,
yeah.
Do you play with the freedom or do you play with, I just can't be bothered attitude?
Now, do you know what? Sometimes you play with that freedom because then you can express yourself, because it doesn't really matter now. Because for Frankfurt, it's a free hit. So you go out there, you express yourself, you play with that kind of freedom, that relaxed mentality where it's a little bit like, I can compare it to sometimes when you're not in a team and you're playing a game, you've got a game on Saturday and then on the Friday you're going through that team shape in training. A lot of the time, the team that are not starting completely bop, like pass the ball around the team that's starting because they're playing with that relaxed kind of attitude where, well, I'm so annoyed that I'm not playing, I'm going to go and try things, and sometimes it's a bit of a slog and you go, oh my goodness, we're just been bopped by the team that's not playing. It might be a little bit like that from Frankfurt, where they go out there, you know, enjoy themselves, try and go out with a bang, try and play some nice football, score some goals, win a game. And it might be a dangerous game for, because they don't have to play with any caution. Where if they're playing with a team that's got a little bit of, oh, there's a chance we win tonight, we get ourselves in there, then it might be a little bit more cagey. But Frankfurt just go out there and enjoy it.
Spurs have had some awful results in the Premier League of late. The West Ham is the one that jumps off the page. In fact, the weekend, I think they drew with Burnley, didn't they? So it's really not going for their best, going well for them in the Premier League. How important is the Champions League with regards to Thomas Frank's job and security at that club?
I mean, listen, it can't be all down to whether he wins or not, because surely you look at it and go, I don't think there's too many. I think there's too many better teams than Spurs to win it, and win the competition.
Spurs win it?
Listen, they can. They're in it.
No, but you know the
I
question.
don't think they can. But you never know. You get a little run, you get a favourable draw, and you somehow find your way to the final. It can happen. So I'm not going to sit here and go it's impossible. Because
Joe earlier on said, I mean, it's impossible for Spurs to.
People would have said that when they got to the last Champions League final, where they came back from the.
No, but that's a really good team then.
Mate, they should Ajax. It's the brink of elimination.
I know, and Man City in there.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, they had Harry Kane. They had that back five they had.
Yeah, but they're still okay, but still the run they put in together to get to that.
No, but they had good players. They haven't got goal scorer.
I'm pretty sure they just about scraped out the group. So from that,
the header, you remember it?
Who said? No, but my point is back then you'd have said, hey, no chance to get to the final. So it can happen. Okay. I don't think it will, but I think for Thomas Frank, he's got to improve the Premier League form. He has to.
Yeah. Okay. But do you think his job is safe as long as Tottenham are in this competition?
No, I don't think it depends too much on the Champions League.
I do.
I think the Premier League football.
Spurs get to the last day, he ain't getting sacked. Irrelevant what happens in the Prem. I think it'll be exactly like Postecoglou last season.
But then that means they're not moving forward then.
You win the Champions League, you move forward.
Okay, if they go out in the quarterfinals and finish 13th.
Is that better?
Well, 13th is better than 17th.
No, last season was 17 in the trophy.
Yeah.
If they finished 10th
and no trophy.
last day, which is better.
Last season they won a trophy.
Quarterfinals of Champions League.
People, Spurs fans come on this show saying a trophy's better than anything. So you win a trophy last season.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Is 10th in quarterfinals an improvement?
Well, 10th is, yeah, because you finished 17th last season. Well, last season was a more successful season again.
Okay, so it's less successful?
Yeah, well, you won a trophy.
It's not an improvement then?
Well, you was one of them banging the drum saying about last season.
Misquote coming up.
They finished 17th.
Misquote coming up. What did I say?
No, listen to me.
He knows the club.
Last season, they finished 17th. They won a trophy. And you were saying it's better than Arsenal finishing second because they won a trophy.
Yeah.
So then how is this season if they have no trophy?
Well, no.
Better than win with a trophy?
I'm asking if for Tottenham, just them, if it's an improvement.
Well, then
what's a better season, is my question.
Well, last season you won a trophy. So I'm going to go last season.
17th and Europa League is better than 10th, the quarterfinal.
Yeah, no trophy. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
It's very hard to argue against winning European trophies.
It's a trophy. And that's what I was banging up, throwing at me.
Because Spurs aren't going to win the Prem.
No. So they won a trophy, so they were saying it's better.
Okay, I agree with you there. Tottenham fans, what is a better season for you if you finish 12th or 13th and get to the last day? Is that an improvement on 17th in the Europa League? And is it the Champions League that is stopping Thomas Frank from being sacked? The longer you go in that competition,
maybe they're just like, leave him and let him just kind of build.
Tottenham fans, you can have your say. By the way, 6 teams from England in the competition tonight will have team news ahead of every single one of those games in the next 45 minutes before we come off air. So lots happening between now and 7, and when we come back, we'll take your calls on all things Spurs. My switchboard is completely clear. So if you call, you'll be next. 03717 2233.
There's a standard Valentine's card, and then there's a Moonpig with stickers made just for them, videos they'll replay again and again, and photos that bring your favourite memories to life. Plus get 20% off with code LOVE20, because this Valentine's Day, everyone deserves a
Moonpig.com.
Whether you're screaming from the stands or the sofa, Virgin Bet has even more for you to shout about this season. Because we're giving you a totally free bet builder on any Sunday football match every week this season. Virgin Bet, a good bet. Use Bet Builder free bet on any match this Sunday. Min odds evens, max 1 free bet £1 to £20, except by pop-up T's and C's apply. Bet responsibly. Gambleaware.org. 18+.
TNT Sports presents. This is where it really goes. Matchday mayhem in the UEFA Champions League and Europa League. With all 36 games live over 2 unmissable nights. Sensational finale to the group stage. Including Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle and Spurs in action. The stage is set for the league phase finale. Exclusively live on TNT Sports.
Morning, Steve. Oh, right then. I've got 5 pay run errors to fix, 8 policies to review, all unemployment contracts I should have sent yesterday, 3 jobs to close, 2 races to sort out, and hang on, am I forgetting something?
Happy birthday, Steve!
Oh, what a shocker. Good thing there's a better way. Employment Heroes all-in-one system puts HR, payroll, hiring and more all in one place.
One system, everything employment. Go to employmenthero.co.uk to see what else we can do for you.
Hi, just think at work now. Sorry it's a bit loud. Basically, so I was thinking we could get Mackey's tonight. Had a Big Mac on my mind all day, and delivery fee on the app is now from 99p. So, you in? Of course you are. Okay, bye.
Exclusively on the McDonald's app. 18 plus. Service fee and small order fee may apply. Participating restaurants. Serving times and T's and C's apply.
January 31st is the deadline for your self-assessment tax return. So TalkSport and Intuit QuickBooks have teamed up to balance your business finance commitments with some beautiful football content. You tackle your self-assessment, we'll tackle the transfer market. You finish the admin, we'll cover all the latest speculation signings and spending sprees. Get self-assessment support throughout the day this Friday and Saturday on TalkSport with Intuit QuickBooks. How do self-assessment with Intuit QuickBooks. Search QuickBooks to find out more.
TalkSport Travel with Subway, official title partner of the Women's League Cup. Score tickets now at wslfootball.com/final.
Well, it continues. The anti-clockwise M25 in Surrey and Aston Turley just at the M23 junction 7. Also 2 lanes down to the southbound M1 in Bedfordshire. Emergency repair work just after Bedford junction 13. Still some sort of problem affecting the westbound M4 Newport Talbot junction 41. The A55 North Wales Expressway in Flintshire and east back to Chester. It's blocked by accident from North Hall West to Ulo junction 33 A34 and delays the other direction at Chester junction 40. I'm Simon James.
Okay, that's 6 o'clock and the linguine. Make a move, everyone, please.
The customers are rolling in at Stefano's new restaurant, so he needs another chef. Someone with a cool head and an appetite for success.
More flour in the bechamel, let's go.
Indeed can help him find great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Sponsor a job on Indeed to unlock more tools that save you time and help you hire quality candidates. To start hiring, visit indeed.com/try today.
Saturday afternoon, live championship football on TalkSport 2.
Leicester City versus Charlton Athletic.
Rematch walk-on starts at 12 noon. Rough and tumble begins at 12:30. Saturday afternoon, king-size coverage of the EFL. Live on TalkSport 2.
That's Robbie Williams. He might be playing that one live for one to shoot it, but either way, we'll be playing 3 songs. Fingers crossed, 3 songs live for us tomorrow, including his new song, which is unbelievable tune.
What is your favourite Robbie song?
Great question. I need to look at all the albums to choose. I don't want to just go with the obvious one.
Which is what?
Everyone's going to say Angels, which is unbelievable, obviously. But there's I've got other ones that I like. There's other songs I'll come back to you with that answer.
Are you right there?
It's too many. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many. I like one called Advertising Space. No, it's not really known.
No, but I quite like when you like some of your favourite songs are not the ones that are off the commercial album.
Yeah.
Like Road to Mandalay, I think is one of my favourites. Why are you laughing? That's obviously not his song, is it?
I swear my life that
is it? So why are you
really good stuff.
Do you want to see it?
I'm thinking of it now.
I'll question it because of you. I'll question it.
Just quickly, Raheem Sterling has left Chelsea by mutual consent. Fulham have agreed £27 million with City for Oscar Bob.
Good sign, though.
If he stays fit, it is a good sign. Right, let's take your card. I bet his agent's not done deal. He's played like 10 games.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I bet it ain't. I bet it's done. Play as many games as you want, mate. No. Charlotte FC for you, Oscar. Let's take your calls on all things Champions League and Spurs. 037 772 444. Birdie is first up. Hello, Birdie.
Oh, yeah, you all right, mate?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Just on my way home from work.
I'm glad we got you on. It's a bit of a coup, isn't it?
Oh, my goodness.
Hey! I'll let you have that one.
Thanks, man.
Please don't.
Off we go. What do you want to say?
Well, basically, it all starts with Thomas Frank, and I agree that his time at the club is going to be swung by the Champions League and the success in that. I'm not saying you should totally disregard the league, but it's definitely something that's going to keep his head above water. I think that when he took the job on, it looked like a very glorious prospect. You know, I think off the back of a trophy win, there'd be, the changing room would have some morale in it. The injury problem should have only happened one season, but it's happened again. there's not someone there.
Oh, do you not think he's a good manager, or do you think he's winging it?
Well, I think he's a good manager, but it depends what level you go. At Brentford, oh my God, you know, they'll be singing his praises for years for what he's done with them.
Let me ask you a question then, because Andy asked me the same question. If he finishes 10th this season, but he gets to the last 8 of the Champions League, is that a better season than last season? Is that an improvement?
No, I agree with you, Bendy, that a trophy is the be all and end all. That's what every club starts the season with the hope, with the ambition to do. For me, it would be qualify for Europe. That would be, you know, I'd take 7th Conference League. I know the Conference League is a bit of a joke to some, but at the end of the day, that keeps that mentality of European football there. I mean, I don't think, you know, it's Man United haven't necessarily been able to bring in the players they want to. Sorry, dig them out, Andy. Because of their lack of Europe. I just think it shows that the model is in the right way. Not necessarily going forwards, but it's not going backwards. Do you know what I mean?
Very good thing, but just quickly, D, you and I were watching free kick Raheem Sterling to great free kick for Chelsea. I saw the other day Dimitri Payet's free kick for West Ham.
Mate, Palace.
That might be one of the greatest Premier League goals.
I think it is.
Every time I see it, I think it's CGI.
Because you think it's going to...
I think it's impossible to do, if I'm being honest.
I know Ronaldo's against Portsmouth is probably...
He don't go up and down like that.
I mean, it moves everywhere, but you're right. When you watch that Payet against Palace, you think, oh my goodness, it's way over the bar, and it somehow comes down from nowhere.
Yeah, I'm still not comfortable with it.
No.
Because I don't think it's real.
It is real. When I first watched it,
it's impossible.
Every single time I watch it, I'm the same as you. I think that's going miles over that, and it just comes down out of nowhere.
It looks like it's on a... You know, like when you see the Nike adverts when they're like kicking a football against a crossbar and it goes boing and boing.
Yeah.
And they do it 4 times. And although it looks great, you know it's not quite right.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like. Someone's played about it.
He's unbelievable to reach fire. He didn't get one at Old Trafford. It wasn't like that, but he scored, I'm pretty sure West Ham fans will remind me. Yeah. He scored a free kick at Old Trafford, which was unbelievable as well.
Have we ever... He did. Have we ever done what's the greatest Premier League goal ever?
Yeah, a couple of times.
We've done that.
Because we talk about, remember Kasami when I was at Fulham?
Yeah. Still, great goal, but it's not for me the best one ever.
I don't think... No.
Was it Dan Barlow who scored it?
Yeah, but that... See, I've got a problem with that. Good goal, unbelievable goal. No, but it's one of them where, you know when you're full of confidence and you just swing your foot at it?
It still counts. He still went for it.
Yeah, I get it, but it's not like a... There's so many goals that people don't speak about that you forget. Yeah. I'll give you a couple now. Go on. So, remember Andros Townsend's volley against City?
Yeah, I do remember that. It was that one on the game, I think.
Right. Crouching against
everyone
City.
Like that. Yeah, we chest it up.
And bang.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, a few of them, I mean, Rooney's obviously got his own collection.
Yeah. But that Dimitri Payet goal has to be in the conversation.
I think it's the best free kick
ever.
Because I still watch it, I think it's going over.
Yeah. It is a little bit.
Yeah, I've scored a few at Old Trafford.
Mate, he got a couple, Ambrose.
Yeah. You know when I say less is more? Yeah. Remember that, Jack? Let's go to Luke, the Spurs fan. Hi, Luke.
Evening, gents. How are you doing?
Have you got us on the radio?
No.
You did have...
I'm ready, just on the phone.
Okay, sounded like there was a little bit of reverb. What would you like to say, Luke?
I just wanted to have my say on Frank, really. You know, I don't think he's really had a fair crack at it so far this season, just because of all our best attacking players have been injured. We have been pretty poor in the league, but I still think that regardless of how we do in the Champions League, that we should keep him. I mean, to be fair, Europe, in a way, actually, I don't think him doing well in the Champions League currently is a marker for how well he's doing altogether. Like, the quality of European football, I don't rate it. Like, I was reading something today that was saying, I think Bournemouth have more money than most of the teams in the Serie A. But I feel like with the money at the Premier League club's disposal, I don't think that the Champions League or getting to the next stage of the Champions League is necessarily a good marker. I think you could say the same about Liverpool being poor, well, slightly better, but still poor in the league this season, but, you know, still in the top 8 of the Champions League.
So you can answer the same question Benny put to the last caller. What's a better season for Tottenham?
Last season, because my door was 2 hours before we won the Europa League final.
Okay. What do you call it? Brennan?
So...
I'll be honest, only you care about that, right? I don't think Spurs fans listening will go...
Yeah, that's fair.
And I mean that with the greatest respect. Like, it's like when I show pictures of my kids to other people, it's like, yeah, fucking can. But But with regard to being a Spurs fan, what's a better season?
Yeah.
Is it 17th in the Europa League, or is it what this season? What beats that without a trophy? Can anything beat that this season without a trophy?
Europa League football, because Europa League winning it last season got us Champions League. So to be in, I wouldn't take Conference League, but Europa League, and then maybe getting to the quarters of Champions League, I'd be okay with that, considering I didn't expect us to get very far in the Champions League this season.
10th and quarterfinals Champions League better than last season?
No.
Okay. Talk about silver, I agree with you. Congratulations on becoming a dad.
Thank you.
Luke, have a lovely evening.
Have a good one, mate.
You too.
Thanks, man. I think that sounded a bit rude when I said we don't really care about your daughter.
Yeah, because you are rude, though.
No, but I didn't mean that. But what I mean is, like, no one cares about your kids other than you. That's a fact. No, honestly, it's not.
They care about your nephews or your nieces or anything.
No.
I see. That just sums you up. No.
I'm talking about family. No one cares about family other than you. If you come in and tell me a story about Milan, I'd listen. I don't really care.
That's it.
When you tell me it's good, come in the Michael Jackson competition, I'm like, it won't change my life.
No, see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't care.
Well, you know what you are?
What will I do with that?
You're an awful human being.
What do you expect me to do with that information?
Oh, that's nice. Let's take an interest in someone else other than yourself.
I said that's...
Take an interest in someone else.
I said that's nice.
No, it's not. Now I know the real you now.
You know what? I hope he breaks his arm.
See? Yeah. Hey, honestly, I forgot about that. Who was that about again, Jack?
That was about your goalkeeper.
That was right, honestly.
Well, I took that back straight away. I knew that was nice.
Scott's out there now.
Only because Jack's pressing buttons. None tomorrow, Jack. I've banned you. Still to come, we'll have team news from all of tonight's English sides in the Champions League. But it's time for No Good League. You better press the button. We'd like to know who are the only club to have played 2 Champions League or European Cup finals in their home country. I knew that. I knew that. I did. Because I went to one of them.
Maybe not, but...
There's the answer. I'll repeat that answer when we come back live and join. And team news for all 6 English clubs right after this.
Get ahead of the game every supercharged sporting Saturday on TalkSport with Travis Perkins. Make the warm-up a part of your weekly matchday ritual. And get an unrivaled preview of all the upcoming unmissable football action.
Absolutely first class.
With expert predictions, pitch-perfect analysis, and a top-flight lineup of guests. Guaranteed. The warm-up with Max Rushton and Charlie Baker. Saturday morning from 9 on TalkSport with Travis Perkins. Doing what matters for the trade.
This season, I want to feel it from the start, from the whistle, from the first touch. Want to beat the odds, want to take an early lead, want to see why he costs so much money, want to shout pen before the ref has even called it, want to see the call go our way for once. I want to hear their lot go quiet, want to see them leave early, want to drop into the group chat to tell them, I see the future, want to hear them agree, and if not, I'll say, want to bet? Bet Fred. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
January. A month of no sun, no carbs, no sugar, and no commission on your investments with IG. That's not like it. Plus, get up to £2,000 cash back when you transfer your portfolio. Search IG.com and start the year the right way. IG. Trade, invest, progress. Your capital is at risk. Other fees may apply. New customers only. Offer valid until 31st of January 2026 on ISA GIA SIP accounts. T's and C's apply.
Unfold the world of on-the-go entertainment with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. The massive 8-inch main screen means you'll see the bigger picture as every exciting moment unfolds. Share every highlight and keep the whole family entertained wherever you go. Buy yours now and claim £300 cashback, conveniently available to spend in your Samsung wallet. Purchase before January 29th from a participating retailer. Claim on the Samsung website within 30 days of purchase. T's and C's apply.
Aldi can't save you from that 6 a.m. boot camp. But they can save you a healthy amount on this Greek yogurt. Try a total Greek yogurt is $3.75 at Tesco, but Aldi's is just $1.99. Aldi, always finding ways to save.
Curl is alongside me, always, I missed it, 5:30, 6:30 after asking out, what are you got for tea tonight? Hold on, let's get your mic on, there you go, thanks, Jack. What you got for tea?
I think it's going to be a chip butty and a side of it.
Oh, now that's unbelievable. Look at the gallery. Everyone's going, oh, what?
No, there's heads nodding.
Chip butty.
Joe's into it.
Let's talk about the chips. How are you getting them? Are you making them? Are you buying them? What are you doing?
No, they're in the freezer, and I'm going to go chucking.
Oh, you going
It's going to be mayo and ketchup.
And what, the butty's going to be made out of what? A piece of bread or roll? What are you doing with it?
It'll be a bat and plenty of butter.
There should be a chip butty restaurant in town, shouldn't there?
Yeah,
All they do is chip butty. Right, talking of amazing, follow us at 7. The great Adrian Durham brings you live commentary of PSG against Newcastle in the Champions League. Over on TalkSport 2 at the same time. You can hear what I think is going to be a wonderful game of football. Napoli against Chelsea. Team news, all 6 English sides involved in the Champions League. Team news for all 6 of them in just a moment. First though, with the news headlines, here's Emma Curry.
TalkSport News.
Thank you, Andy. Good evening. Time is running out. That's the warning Donald Trump has issued to Iran. He's talking about striking a nuclear deal on nuclear weapons. The US president says he's sending a massive naval fleet to the region, including guided missile destroyers, warning they're ready to strike with speed and violence if one isn't agreed. A singer who was the frontman for Spandau Ballet during a recent reunion has been found guilty of rape and a separate sexual assault. Ross Davidson claimed the encounters, one in London and another in Thailand, were consensual, but jurors rejected that. A holiday park in Dorset's been evacuated after a danger to life flood warning was reimposed following Storm Chandra. Police in Hampshire confirmed a lorry driver's died after crashing in the New Forest during heavy rain yesterday, while Andy Matthews' home in Devon is underwater.
It was coming through the windows, so the floodgates were up, but it was pouring through the windows. You know, there's nothing I could have done about it.
More than 1,100 jobs are at risk with the collapse of discount retail chain The Original Factory Shop. All 137 stores will continue operating for now, while administrators assess options. And McDonald's is cutting its vegan menu to just one burger. The fast food chain says it's made the decision after reviewing feedback and sales data.
Talk Spirit with Bostik. If you need a professional grade seal with high mold resistance, easy tooling and minimal shrinkage, choose Bostik Pro Seals.
Raheem Sterling is a free agent after leaving Chelsea by mutual agreement, and Villa complete Douglas Luiz on loan. They complete his loan deal. There's more at talksport.com.
The history.
That's a sensational strike.
The glory. The prestige.
This is why we love the FA Cup.
Don't miss a nanosecond of the FA Cup on TalkSport and TalkSport 2. The jubilant hearts. And the spirit-crushing lows.
It's at the post, would you believe that?
It's the road to the FA Cup. On TalkSport and TalkSport 2. Ready, steady, go! Champions League drive.
Look down the barrel of a gun, feel the moment against the sun. Everything we've ever stolen has been ours.
Jonathan TalkSport, Robbie Williams in the studio tomorrow with us for an hour, singing, dancing, chatting. It'd be great. And if he's good, I have promised him another pot of goals in his golden plate.
Really? So you're giving that all your friends out for free, and when people in there are asking that, no?
They can buy it.
Right. Well, nobody can buy it.
I'm sensible. He gets it for free.
No, so you're not looking after the people on the ground.
Stop that. Get my nerves in there. Before the break, I asked the question, is it only clubs to have played to Champions League or European Cup finals? Spain, said that.
How many have you won in your club's history? 3?
3, yeah. 2 of them, Benfica, Wembley, 68. 2011, we lost against Barcelona.
Oh, that's Messi.
Yeah, it was Messi. I was there.
Was that Wembley?
Yeah, it was there.
Is that
Messi scored.
Is that the header? No, it's not the header. That was in Moscow. Was that Moscow?
What, the Messi header without the boot on?
Yeah.
That one against us?
Oh, no, the one against you was when he cut in, edge the air, bang. Did David Villa score? Was David Villa? Pedri, yeah.
White's goal was unbelievable.
Yeah, cut back to him and just right corner.
Follow us at 7 to go. Adrian Durham, Regional Line Company of PSG against Newcastle in the Champions League. Adrian will be hosting from the Etihad, where Man City take on Galatasaray. City, they're 11th. Currently outside the top 8 on goal difference was Galatasaray. They are 3 points behind in 17th. The City boss, Pep Guardiola, has been speaking to the media, and he called on people not to write off Erling Haaland after a run of games without a goal. We got that or not?
Never underestimate the strikers, the goal scorers, because always they will make you silent. So we want to score first of his life, that's for sure.
What's happening today? That was worth it. It was worth the wait. Well worth the wait. Should we look ahead to that game now and the rest of the action live in more detail? Because would you believe it, the GOAT himself, Adrian Durham, joins us live on the show. Aid?
Hello, Andy. Hello, Darren. How are we? That the Messi header in the 2001 Champions League final against Man United. I think he said that's his favourite ever goal.
What year was that?
2009.
Was it what? When the boot was off?
I'm not sure that was the time the boot was off. I think that was a different incident altogether. I might be wrong.
No, you're right.
I read recently he said that was his favourite ever goal.
Oh, that's
so,
nice. Really pleased.
Yeah, and Bentley's just asked you how many Champions League Man United won. How many have Arsenal won, Bentley?
How many have you ever won?
None. How many trophies you won?
Hold on, Peterborough and Arsenal won the same amount. Is that what you're saying?
I would say as well that competitive fixtures, Peterborough do have a 100% record against Arsenal. Played 1-1. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Honestly. Are you okay, mate?
Good, you?
You just pick his mouth up from off the floor. Right, Aid, you are at the Etihad tonight where City faced Galatasaray. It's been bizarre. It's been up and down for City over the last few weeks. Do you expect them to get the job done tonight?
I'm not confident. No, not at all. I mean, there's so much vulnerability because they've got so many injuries in defence. Obviously, Rodri got sent off last week. He can't play. Nico, we don't think he's going to be fit. So I think they've got all sorts of problems in defensive midfield. They've got problems at centre back. So no, not confident. They've got Osimhen playing for them. Galatasaray. I mean, I think this is a big problem tonight's game for Man City, and we all know what happened when they had to play in the playoffs last season. They went out, didn't even make the round of 16. So not confident at all about Manchester City, and I've seen them a few times recently. I was here on Saturday, and yeah, they got the job done. They won the game on Saturday, but the second half was so flat, and there was nothing special about them. And Wolves grew into the game. They're just not the Manchester City that look like they're going to take the title off Arsenal. It really hurts.
Hey, on the flip side, you spoke about Osimhen and Haaland. We heard Pep speaking about him there, saying, don't worry about him. Do you worry about a little bit? I mean, 1 goal in his last 9 appearances, which is unlike him. I mean, he's record in the Premier League is 20 goals in 23 matches, which is ridiculous. Any concerns about him?
No, not really. I think the biggest problem in terms of Haaland is getting the ball to him. Me and Mickey Gray have been to many Man City games, and we've spoken many times on air about Manchester City's wingers being a massive, gigantic downgrade on what went before. In fact, we mentioned it off air a few months ago that, you know, they used to have Mahrez and Sterling delivering, scoring, assisting, week in, week out. They were rapid, they were dynamic, and now they've got Savinho and Doku who just don't do that. I mean, their numbers are so poor by comparison. And so Semenyo's come in and he will solve half of that problem on one side, but I think that's been the biggest problem in terms of Haaland's little mini drought, if you like. I can't see him, you know, this being a long-term problem.
Cool. Before we move on, what will the score be tonight, City against Galatasaray?
I think it could even be a 2-1 win for Galatasaray. I'll go 1-1.
Okay. A quick word on a few other matches tonight. PSG against Newcastle. Huge game. That's live here on TalkSport. How tough a test is that going to be for Eddie Howe?
How exciting is that? I mean, that's a shootout. Winner gets into the top 8. If it's a draw, they're probably both dropping in the playoffs. Whoever loses definitely drops into the playoffs. So I don't know what the approach will be from Newcastle United. Do they go cautious trying to stay in the game? Because if they're 3 down after 20 minutes, it's all over. So I think it's a really tricky one for them. Newcastle, and their away record has been poor. So it's a great game, though. A shootout live on TalkSport. So it's fantastic.
Predict it for me, eh?
Oh, PSG win that 2-0.
Okay, Chelsea, I think this will be a great game. Chelsea, they go to Napoli. That was live on TalkSport too. How much are we going to find out, or how much more are we going to find out about Liam Rossini tonight?
Quite a bit, actually, because this is a pressure game, no doubt. And listen, it's not the end of the world. They're not going out of the Champions League. They'll just have a playoff if they don't make it through. They need a win as well. By the way, just hearing TalkSport's reporting, we understand that Napoli, managed by Conte, of course, used to be at Chelsea, are interested in Raheem Sterling. So that's an interesting one to watch out. Napoli against Chelsea. Again, Napoli haven't been a great Champions race at the moment, so they've got it all to do. I actually think Chelsea might just get the job done tonight.
Do you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay.
Well, hang on a minute, he's been winning games. I mean, yeah, they lost Arsenal in the first leg, but yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
I think what we should do is, I understand why it's a talking point, you know, people talk about comparisons with David Brent and how he looks and how he talks and, you know, what he does and what he says. Just judge him on the football. He's a manager, you know. Yeah.
Last question, how many sides tonight, English sides, do you expect to make the top 8 come round about 10 o'clock tonight?
Well, after Arnold Slott's press conference, I'm still not convinced by them, but I think, obviously Arsenal are there, Liverpool, I think will make it, Tottenham I think will make it as well, and Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle, going to be playoffs.
Okay.
So 4.
Are you wrapped up warm?
It's not actually that bad here. I was at Walsall yesterday, and I'd forgotten the hat and scarf, and so I had to go to the club shop. So, I was wearing a Walsall hat and scarf, and they drew 0-0, and it was terrible.
What the scarf was?
Actually, the scarf and that were really warm, they were good.
What have you done with them?
Still got them, mate. I don't know any Walsall fans. Anybody Walsall? Do you want them?
Do you know what? I don't know either of them. I enjoy the evening. Thanks for coming on, my friend. Cheers, Dave. Right on.
Cheers, guys. Good luck with Robbie tomorrow.
Thanks, man. There you go. It's Adrian Dowan. Big night of Champions League football. It's so big, in fact, there's 6 teams playing that are English, and when we come back, we'll have team news for every single one of them.
Whether you're screaming from the stands or the sofa, Virgin Bet has even more for you to shout about this season. Because we're giving you a totally free bet builder on any Sunday football match every week this season. Virgin Bet, a good bet. Use Bet Builder free bet on any match this Sunday. Min odds evens, max 1 free bet, £1 to £20, except by top-up T's and C's apply. Bet responsibly, gambleaware.org, 18+.
The people of Britain love their spin bikes. They also love moving their car balances to a Barclaycard Platinum Balance Transfer card with no interest for 36 months and £20 cashback until the 29th of January 2026. A balance transfer fee of 3.45% applies, subject to financial status. T's and C's and exclusions apply. Check if you're eligible at barclaycard.co.uk. Representative example, 24.9% APR representative variable and 24.9% purchase rate per annum based on a £1,200 credit limit.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man, an 8-episode series, new and exclusive on Disney+.
A remake, not exactly what we expect from an Oscar-winning director.
Starring Williams, audition for Wonder Man.
I'm gonna need you to sign this.
Assuming you don't have superpowers.
I'll be able to work again if anyone follows. My lips to see you.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man, new and exclusive on Disney+.
With Sprint Delivery, you get your order in as little as 20 minutes. That's faster than some Mo Farah running downhill with the perfect tailwind. Screw things. No stopping you.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be inside a bowl of hot soup, floating on a blanket of thick tomatoey goodness, the aromas tickling your nostrils, a crispy little human crouton drifting off, getting lost in the soup? Bathe in comfort. It has to be Heinz.
The future is unpredictable at times, but the Open University are the experts in online learning, allowing you to fit study around your life. What's more, you'll have support from dedicated tutors every step of the way. Now, suddenly your possibilities are open. Search the Open University to find out more. The Open University. The future is open.
To explore travel with Subway, check out our great range of sailor subs, including the triple cheese toasty, BLT, ham and cheese toasty, and nacho chicken. It's a winning lineup.
Ladies, building up around today's Champions League matches. They're all underway at 8 o'clock. Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester City at home. It's getting heavy around Stadium, Anfield and the Etihad respectively. And what was M25 at Surrey, still severe delays. Next until we're on, just at the M23 Junction 7. The M55 North Wales Expressway in Flintshire heading east towards Chester. It's blocked by an accident from North or West to Ulo, junctions 33A to 34. I'm Simon James.
TalkSport Superstar Breakfast, tomorrow morning from 6.
25 years of mucking around in the morning. Absolutely crazy.
Sitting top of my football when
so lots to get through. From us at 7 to go, Adrian Durham brings you live coverage of PSG against Newcastle in the Champions League. Team News is in for that one. Jim Proudfoot has all the details. Jim, good evening to you.
Andy, good evening. Well, with Joelinton sidelined by a groin injury, all Newcastle eyes have been on Bruno Guimaraes and whether he's fit enough to start. And he's not. He is on the bench, but all told there are 5 changes made by Eddie Howe tonight. Kieran Trippier makes way. Joelinton, as I say, is out. The entire front 3 from the weekend all sit out. Barnes, Wisser and Gordon. And the players that are coming in, Hall, Byrne, Ilanga, Waltemada and Ramsey. So it's likely to be Pope in goal. Hall potentially moving to right back. Chow, Botman and Byrne making up the rest of the back 4. And then in midfield, Miley, Tonali and Ramsey, with Willock one side, Ilanga the other, and Nick Waltemada through the middle. It does promise to be a complicated night elsewhere. Not for the two, though. Whoever wins this game will finish in the top 8. Both have to win it to avoid the next qualifying round. And Stuart Pearce is alongside me for an 8 o'clock kick-off. Turn up starting with Adrian at 7 here on TalkSport.
Good work, as always. Thanks for that, Jim. We're waiting for the rest of the team news to trickle in. So as soon as it does, we'll go to it. But until then, one more goodies walked in the studio. He's shy. He does look like he's 10. Well, she is 11 minutes she's outside.
He looks like he's 10.
A baby face, right? And should David. In fact, I don't really care. Because
he moves in.
Yeah, Liverpool against carrier back. Matt Jones is watching that one. He's got all the team news back. Good evening.
Just for Liverpool, Gomez is injured and Kirkes drops to the bench. That means Robertson and Ekitike come in. Those changes also mean Gravenberch will drop back into centre-half for Liverpool because the Reds are so short on centre-backs at the moment. Ibrahim Konate is still on compassionate leave. It also looks like Liverpool are going to go back to that 4-3-3 formation with Salah up top alongside Gakpo and Ekitike. Alisson's in goal. Back four, Frimpong, Gravenberch, Van Dijk and Robertson, and McAllister, Szoboszlai and Wirtz in midfield. As Liverpool against Karabakh, great.
Billy Hamby. Oh, sharp, it doesn't matter. Arsenal, they host carrying Ian Abrams is watching that one. Ian?
Whole host of changes for the Gunners from the weekend defeat here to Manchester United. Kepa is in goal. Right back will be Ben White. At left back will be Lewis Skelly. The 2 central defenders will be the returning from injury Calafiori and Mascara. 3 in midfield of Norgard and Eze, and also probably I would expect Havertz with Maguete, Gyökeres up front alongside Martinelli. So a whole host of changes for the Gunners here at the Emirates.
Good work, no sense for that. You have to make big changes.
Yeah, I like the team.
Yeah.
Havertz back starting. Go on, Havertz.
Is it as a 10? Is it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Bill, what you got for us? I don't care, it'll shut your face because over to Chelsea, they go to Napoli. I can't wait for this game. Ian Dantan as the team's ahead of it. Dan, good evening.
Yeah, so much jeopardy on this one, Andy, with Chelsea looking to hang on to a top 8 spot. Napoli want to get to the top 24. 2 changes for Chelsea after they won at Palace at the weekend. Gusto and Fofana in. Chalobah and Bailly as Shield miss out, so James looks like he might play at centre-half with Gusto at full-back. The rest is the same as it was at Selhurst Park. 1 change for Napoli after they were thumped 3-0 by Juve at the weekend. Oliveira is in the side. No start for Romelu Lukaku. Rasmus Højlund is up front for Antonio Conte's side. Live on TalkSport 2, Napoli against Chelsea.
John Dunn is watching Man City against Galatasaray. He's got all the team news for us now. Hello, John.
Good evening. City's 11 shows 4 changes from the weekend win here against Wolves. Semenyo and Gueye not yet eligible to play in the Champions League. Rodri is suspended after seeing red a photo clip last week. Reinders moved to the bench. It means that Haaland is recalled. Also starting are Ake, Aït-Nouri and Doku. For Galatasaray, 2 changes from the side that drew with Atletico 7 days ago. It means that both Leo Sane and Ilkay Gundogan both start against their former sides. Gundogan coming into the 11, so to left back Jakob. Here at the Etihad, it's Manchester City and Galatasaray.
And last one, by no means least, Spurs, they go away to Frankfurt, an absolute superstar is watching that one. Sorry, my mistake. And that's good for the team.
Good evening. Well, this competition has been Spurs' escape from their Premier League struggle. Victory tonight would guarantee a place in the round of 16 without the need for the playoff. Over by manager Thomas Frank, some much-needed respite ahead of a daunting domestic schedule. Spurs make 5 changes from the side that were held 2-2 at Burnley on Saturday. Udogi, Paulinho, Gray, Sarr and Conan and Udogi, Gray and Paulinho in midfield, with Oliver Sarr and Simons behind Kolo Muani in attack. Frankfurt already out and winless in 6. The onus is very much on the visitors. It's Frankfurt against Tottenham.
Brilliant as always. Thanks, Crippy. Good work. A busy, one of the busiest nights of football ever. And of course, the boys on the sports bar will be reacting to all 6 English clubs involved in the Championship. That music tells us that we can talk to Billy. How was it, Ben? Yeah, that was great. It's none of your business. You excited about Robbie coming in?
Very excited.
That'd be good.
I can't wait. Can we request songs? I've got a request.
No.
Alright.
What would you request?
She's the one. It's my favourite song.
No.
Okay.
No. We've got the set list.
Yeah.
You keep your nose out.
Alright, I'll ask him.
No, don't even touch it.
Alright.
Don't even look at him.
Alright. I won't come in.
Don't, nothing in the eyes. Yeah. What are we doing tonight?
It's a big old night of European football, as we just heard.
Yeah. Don't act it, just
on full score.
Yeah, keep going. Because look, you can't bet, you can't even keep your eyes down.
So, we've got a quiz just about Europe, really. Some questions about Europe. Andy, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Well, why do you want to go first?
Do you want to go first? Andy, what's the most visited attraction in Europe?
Europe? Forgotten.
Oh, we could have to guess that one.
One of them in my head is going to be Buckingham Palace.
Eiffel Tower, one.
That's probably another one, yeah.
Leaning Tower, Pisa.
Yeah, in France. Go on, give us a 3.
Buckingham Palace, Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame.
Buckingham Palace.
Nah, Notre Dame. 14 million a year.
You get something out, wouldn't it?
It doesn't seem like that much.
It's a lot of people coming.
40 million a year?
A lot of people coming. It's over 1 million a month, too.
Benny, which of these have been knighted in Norway? Penguin, horse, or a moose?
Horse.
Penguin. Two penguins have knighted up.
Yeah. They love the chocolate bar, don't they?
Yeah. Andy, which of these are banned on French train platforms?
Oh, I know this. Yeah, there's a reason I know this. Go on.
Proposing, kissing, speaking anything other than French.
Yeah, I know this for a fact. It's proposing.
Why is that?
Really, because someone did it once and fell in. Thankfully, there's no answer. They fell on the track.
Well, no, it's kissing. Kissing.
Yeah, after you propose, you can't look in.
Oh, yeah.
So you got the wrong one?
Yeah.
Benny, where were French fries invented?
What?
I've forgot the options.
Right.
No, I need to know when. No, give me an option then.
French fries.
Well, make an option up.
Alright, France, Belgium, USA.
None. None of those.
There's got to be one of them. I think it's America.
You can say none if you want.
No.
No, it's Belgium.
So he's giving you multiple choice. Why would it ever be none?
There was no multiple choice. He made the 3 up.
No, but he had the answer, so he added 2 to it.
No, I know he's like. I know his brain works.
Yeah, I do like a big tasty.
Yeah, me too. I love a big tasting.
Andy, Europe is where the Olympic Games began.
Hold on. Correct.
Yeah.
On to Benny then.
What colours are all the Olympic rings?
All of them?
Yeah.
Black, yellow, blue,
yeah,
red, green.
Yeah. That's pretty good, that.
Thanks,
Who's told him that? He didn't know where he got that.
My knowledge of rings is unbelievable. Olympic rings.
Benny, which of these are illegal in Switzerland on a
Jack
Sunday?
told him, I know Jack told him.
I swear mine did. I swear to God he didn't.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Which of these are illegal
Honestly, I promise you, no one's up.
in Switzerland on a Sunday? Mowing your lawn, swearing, going to work.
Mowing your lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I was there and they told me to stop it.
I remember that.
Remember I told you?
Yeah, I was talking to you about the Olympic rings and all of a sudden they were keep turning the motor off.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, one we could both hold it.
Yeah.
The smallest town in Europe is in Croatia. How many people live there?
15.
Stupid.
Alright.
16. No, I'm joking. A town.
Yeah.
31.
30.
Hey, Jack, I'm telling them the answers.
Sorry, hold on. They've just had a baby.
Oh, wow. 31. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, congratulations, Mr. and Mrs.
Why Jackie tell me this?
Oh, shut. What?
Jackie
Yeah,
tell
I swear to God, Jack, sometime, I swear to
every answer Jack told
No,
you.
he did not.
Yeah, he did.
I swear to
I
God.
know that means nothing to me, but you said.
Right? And that's the truth. We will be back tomorrow at 4. The final countdown is on. Robbie Williams in the studio for an hour, chatting and singing. It's a show you do not want to miss. I know you won't. Stay with Talk Sport, loads of Champions League football coming your way. The boys on the sports will take your calls after a busy night of football from 10. Be safe, everyone. See you at 4 tomorrow. Don't miss it.
At Mr. Q, we tell it how it is. When players win, they love Q. Like the Portuguese prima donna loves polishing a statue of himself. But when players lose, they hate Q. Like a last-minute VAR controversy. Mr. Q, the casino you love to hate. And you'll love 100 free spins on Big Bass Splash with your first deposit. Play at mrq.com or on the app. UK 18+ residents only. Minimum £10 first deposit.
Free spins must be used within 48 hours of depositing. All winnings paid in cash. T's and C's apply in place.
TNT Sports presents.
This is where it really counts.
Matchday mayhem in the UEFA Champions League and Europa League. With all 36 games live over 2 unmissable nights.
Sensational finale to the group stage.
Including Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle and Spurs in action. The stage is set for the league phase finale. Exclusively live on TNT Sports.
It might be cold outside, but things are really warming up at the Wren Winter Sale, with red-hot prices on our high-quality, fully built kitchens and fitted bedrooms. Right now, there's up to 60% off fully built kitchens and all bedroom units, plus up to 7 years interest-free credit. Made for making you feel warm inside, whatever the weather. Wren, made for living. Visit your nearest Wren showroom. Offers apply when you buy 5 or more kitchen units or 3 or more bedroom units. Finance subject to status and minimum spend.
Love sports? So do we! At Sporting Life, we give you access to premium sports betting insights, and it's all completely free. Whether it's the thrill of the race or the excitement of the big match, we're here because every moment matters. Join Sporting Life today to enhance your betting experience with in-depth analysis, exclusive content, and the latest form and stats. When it comes to sports, we're on your side. Search Sporting Life.
I'm Professor Noel Fitzpatrick, and as a vet, I know you want the best care for your animal companion. Pet insurance can help, but you need to choose wisely as not all policies are the same. Pet Plan aim to pay claims quickly and without a fuss, and that's one reason why so many vets work with them.
Get your pet the best veterinary care. Save 10% on new policies when you insure at petplan.co.uk. T's and C's apply. Fitz or Meader is an appointed representative of Pet Plan Limited.
On 1089 and 1053 medium wave. On your mobile and on your smart speaker. Talk Sport. Talk Sport.
With your latest sport at 7, I'm Matt Hutchinson. After 18 months in the wilderness at Chelsea, Raheem Sterling has left by mutual agreement. The winger now says his eyes are on the future, and TalkSport understands he's open to a move abroad. Now, could Cole Palmer be following Sterling out the door this window? Here's Liam Rossini.
It's so unrealistic. It's come from nowhere. There's nothing in it. There's no reason to have the conversation. That's where I'm at. Cole is very happy. I've had numerous conversations with him. Thoughts on how we can make this team better, how he can improve, and how I can help him.
Well, Chelsea are at Napoli tonight over on TalkSport 2. Meanwhile, here on TalkSport, it's PSG Newcastle, and the visitors need a win to guarantee their place in the last 16. Eddie Howe has shared his view on the Parisians.
They're a team that we really admire, with how they play, their manager's style, how he's coached the team, how he's evolved the team, how he's made some really smart signings to make them better.
Some transfer news in brief now. Villa have signed Douglas Luiz on loan from Juve. Adama Traore is now a West Ham player, while Lucas Paquetá has edged closer to his Flamengo move. We also understand Fulham have agreed to sign Man City's Oscar Bob for around £27 million with a 20% sell-on clause. And Tyson Fury is coming out of retirement this spring. The former heavyweight world champion will face Russia's Arslanbek Makhmudov in a UK venue that's yet to be decided. It'll be Fury's first outing since December 2024 when he lost to Alexander Usyk.
Talk Sport News.
An inquiry has found abuse at a boarding school in Edinburgh has been rife for decades, with children wholly failed by staff, and McDonald's is ditching almost all of its vegan options.
Talk Sport weather with Quick Fit. Whatever the winter weather, Bridgestone Turanza all-season 6 tyres, guaranteed for 25,000 miles. Book today at quickfit.com. Conditions apply.
Tonight we're expecting spells of rain and fog across eastern Scotland and England, but clearer and drier in the west.
Kick off online, on YouTube, on the Talk Sport app. Kick off live.
The adrenaline-charged weeknight football academy.
Stamina, celebrity, light speed, weeknight football. Athletic accomplishment meets fearless professionalism and pride. Superstar football kick-off live on Talk Sport.
So it's come down to this. Arsenal are already guaranteed straight through to the round of 16. The other 5 English clubs are guaranteed at least a playoff place, but they want to avoid those playoffs. So a top 8 place is the aim. Victory then vital. Every goal will count. Brace yourselves for a night of proper European drama on Talk Sports.
Saka arrives straight to his feet, comes back to Jokeres, who puts it in the top corner. Stunning finish. They guaranteed him a place in that top 8 and safely through to the second round of the knockout phases.
Gravenberch out of the left-hand side of the penalty area. Gakpo, 3-0, 3 goals, 3 points, and an outstanding chance of a top 8 finish.
And this shoots right footed. What a goal! What a moment! An embarrassing night for Manchester City.
He's on a bear and Borrow looking up again. Ball in for Salaki. He has scuffed it in. They're up to 14 points. Winning Frankfurt next week, and they will have a top 8 finish.
Chelsea won, Papos nil. Victory for Leon Rossignol in his first game in the Champions League.
Wisser! And he edges goals out, and Johan Wisser has put Newcastle in front. They will be, at the very least, in the knockout phase playoffs for the Champions League.
Good evening, I'm Adrian Durham. This is the climax of the league stage of the Champions League, and what's a climax? 2 teams are already through, Arsenal and Bayern Munich. 4 are already out, Frankfurt, Slavia, Prague, Villarreal and Cairo. So that leaves 30 clubs with something to play for tonight. This will serve as proof to some that the new format is a hit. All 5 English clubs can make the top 8 in automatic passage to the round of 16 without the 2 extra games a playoff brings. I'm going to make this easy for you. Liverpool, Spurs, Newcastle, Chelsea and Man City all need to win tonight. Let's just put it that way. And look, Chelsea commentary on TalkSport 2, Newcastle on TalkSport. Yes, we start there, but worth remembering this. We may be starting at the Parc des Princes tonight, but we will be going wherever the story is, wherever that story develops. But let's get the teams there. For Paris Saint-Germain against Newcastle, here's your commentator, Jim Proudfoot.
Well, Joelinton's out with a groin injury, and Bruno Guimaraes isn't risked in the 11, having missed out at the weekend. And all told, Eddie Howe makes 5 changes to the Newcastle team that lost to Villa. Having those significant absences in midfield, they're set to change the shape to a back 3, which Eddie Howe has used 3 times this season, none of which the team have won. Trippier and the weekend's front 3 are all left out, with one eye on the match in Liverpool on Saturday. This, again, Newcastle have to win to reach the top 8. There is perhaps a train of thought that being in the playoff round with the revenue that would generate wouldn't be the end of the world. There are 8 changes for PSG. They retain Zaire-Emery, Vitinha and Barcola, but they welcome back Hakimi and João Neves from injury, and Dembele returns up front. So these are the 11s. Newcastle lining up with Pope in goal. If it is a back 3, it'll be Chow, Botman and Byrne, Miley, Tilali, Ramsey and Hall, and then Willock and Elanga wide of Voltemada. For PSG, Sapanoff back in goal, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho and Nuno Mendes, Zaire-Emery, Vitinha and João Neves, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele and Barca. As you say, this, the playoff, before the playoff, if you win, you'll be in the top 8. It's Newcastle PSG.
And alongside Jim for commentary, it is a man who once scored a belter in the Champions League for Newcastle, Stuart Pearce. How are you doing?
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Great to have you with us tonight. And actually, I was on breakfast this morning. Steve Bruce was co-hosting with Alan McCoy this morning, and I joked with Steve that Newcastle might play 5 at the back tonight because it's what he did when he was Newcastle manager, and he got criticised for it. And what do you know, it looks like it could happen. Do you think it could happen because there's no Joelinton and Bruno Guimaraes is only fit enough for the bench, and so therefore maybe they need a little bit more protection?
Yeah, we played around with a couple of formations, one being a 4 at the back and one being sort of a 5, and I think it's got better balance, if I'm being honest with you, being a 3-4-3 scenario, you know, so I think they'll definitely go that way.
Do Newcastle start this game cautiously? I mean, look, if they're 3-0 down after 20 minutes, it's all over for the evening. So do they have to kind of start it cautiously and maybe try and open up and win it second half or something like that? How does Eddie approach it?
I think exactly like that. You've got to get a foothold in the game, that is for sure. You know, it's either-or scenario, really. The good thing is, you know, even if they don't get the desired result tonight, a draw in PSG looks a good result. It might not be enough to see him in the top 8 potentially, and Jim took the opinion it probably won't. So, yeah, what I would say is this. got an extra couple of games, hopefully.
It is a good result. I'll be amazed if a draw is enough for either of them to get into the top 8. But we'll see. This is going to... Every single goal could change that table and change the situation tonight. So we'll keep you on top of it on TalkSport this evening. And on TalkSport 2, we'll have commentary of Napoli against Chelsea, with both teams needing a win. Napoli currently going out of the competition on goals scored as things stand, while Chelsea occupy the final automatic qualification place on goal difference. Commentating on TalkSport 2 will be Ian Dancy's got the tips.
And you would think, Adrian, with Chelsea in 8, a win would be enough. But if they don't win by enough goals, and Barcelona or Sporting win their games tonight by a big margin, that could knock Chelsea out of the top 8, even if they do collect 3 points tonight. 2 changes for Liam Rossini for the team that won 3-1 at Palace. Gusto and Fofana return. Chalobah and Badiashile are taken out the side, so Sanchez in goal. It's Gusto, James, Fofana, Cucurella, Santos Caicedo, Estevao, Enzo Fernandez, Neto and Joao Pedro. As for Napoli, who are in 25th place, just outside the playoff zone, they need the win. Oliveira comes in for Gutierrez in their only change from the team that lost at Juve. Romelu Lukaku is on the bench, the former Chelsea man, one of only 5 outfield substitutes that Antonio Conte, the former Chelsea boss, is able to name tonight. It is a crucial game in the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. Napoli against Chelsea.
Scott Minto, a Chelsea FA Cup winner, is with Dan for commentary tonight. And Scott, it's a simple question, but I'm not even sure you will have the answer. There's a billion centre-halves on the bench for Chelsea tonight. Liam Rossini's put Reece James at centre-half. What's going on?
Yeah, there's Chalobah, Badiashile and Josh Achiampong as well. Look, I think first of all it's a massive compliment to Malo Gusto, because Reece James obviously could be right back. I also think it's a massive compliment to Andre Santos and how well he's playing, but you quite simply have to have Reece James in the side. We don't know where they are physically. I would imagine that Trevor Chalobah probably would be the guy that I'd want alongside Wes Fofana, and is almost the number 1 centre-half for Chelsea. But still, I know what you mean, but that's still a really strong side. It's a really good back 4, and it's a really good sort of holding 2 as well, with a brilliant front 4. So I don't actually have a problem with it.
It could be a master stroke. We'll wait and find out. Also, Cole Palmer is on the bench tonight. Fit enough for the bench, fit enough to start is a football mantra from years gone by. So what's going on there? What's the thinking there? Did it bring him on if you need him, or what?
Listen, I know I'm a little bit past it, mate, but I don't have that mantra myself. I think you could be on the bench and not right for the full 90 minutes. And if someone gets injured in the first minute, well, he's not the person to come on. I think Cole Palmer quite clearly needs to be managed. Look, I think he, when he's at his very best, starts for England in the World Cup. At this moment in time, I'm not even sure if he's on the plane. So it's a massive few months for him. But first and foremost, if he wants to get back to the form that he showed in a Chelsea shirt not that long ago, he needs to be fit. And then once he's fit, he needs to be playing 90 minutes. Quite clearly, he's not quite there, because he hasn't been even in the squad in recent games. So, look, let's get the fitness first. And I think if Chelsea need him in the last 20 minutes, I think he's able to come on then and do something.
Scott, great to talk to you. Thanks very much, Scott. And Ian Dancer on TalkSport 2 for Napoli. Chelsea winning. Chelsea are in the top 8, we think, although their goal difference isn't very special. Again, every goal makes a difference, so we'll keep you on top of that one as well. Here at the Etihad, Man City must win to have a chance of qualifying automatically top 8. They're currently below Chelsea, inferior goal difference of 2. They hosted Galatasaray side, who have an outside chance of qualifying automatically, but also need a result to guarantee their progression. Alongside me at the Etihad, it's John Dunn.
4 changes for City from the 2-0 win here against Wolves on Saturday. 3 of those are enforced, with Semenyo Gueye not eligible yet for the Champions League. Rodri suspended after the sending off at Bodo Glimt last week. Reinders moves to the bench. Erling Haaland is recalled with just 1 goal in his last 9 for him. Also starting Nathan Ake, Ryan Nouri and Jeremy Doku. City unbeaten in their last 8 home games since the Champions League loss here to Leverkusen. 4-1-4-1, the formation that Pep goes for. Donnarumma in goal. Nunes, Kusanov, Ake and Nouri at the back. O'Reilly in midfield. Marmoush, Cherki, Bernardo Silva and Doku will look to supply the bullets for Haaland up front. For Galatasaray, 3 changes from the home draw with Atletico 7 days ago. Ilkay Gundogan coming in, so too Ismail Jakobs and Gabriel Sara formerly of Norwich. They replace Lucas Torreira, Yunus Akın and Erin Almani. It means that there's two former City players in the starting 11. Leroy Sané also in as well. Galatasaray, top of the Turkish Super League, losing just the once. They have lost, though, 2 of their last 5 games on the road in all competitions. At the Etihad, Manchester City and Galatasaray.
And Mickey Gray's here as well, and Mickey, Sané and Gundogan returning for Galatasaray, but I think they've got to watch Osimhen. He scores goals. It's Kusanov and Ake at centre-half, O'Reilly in front of them. Is that a good enough triangle, 2 centre-halves and a CDM to keep Osimhen at bay?
Yeah, when that team sheet came out, Adrian, I have to say I was a little worried. There's goals here for Galatasaray if they want them, and when you've got the firepower and the pace and the quality they've got on those forward lines, this could be a really busy night for that back line of Manchester City and the inexperience of that older midfield player they've got.
It could be. Manchester City here at the Etihad need a win against Galatasaray this evening. Well, they need a win. What about Tottenham Hotspur? The Champions League has brought solace for Thomas Frank and Spurs so far this season. They travel to already eliminated Frankfurt, needing a victory to guarantee their progression to the round of 16. And reporting for TalkSport will be our chief football correspondent, Alex Brooke.
And Spurs have happy memories of this ground after winning 1-0 in the Europa League last season, en route to ending their long trophy drought. Tonight, though, they are without Van der Ven and Porro due to injury. Basuma and Gallagher, who are not registered in the Champions League squad. Dominic Solanke also drops to what is a very inexperienced bench as the under-pressure Thomas Frank makes no fewer than 5 changes for the weekend draw at Burnley. It's Vicario in goal for Spurs, Spence, Danso, Romero and Udogi the back four, Paulinho and Gray in front of them, Oliver, Sarr and Simons behind Kolo Muani against his old club up front. As for Frankfurt, they include the former Leeds defender Robin Koch in their lineup, but they know they can't avoid elimination whatever happens this evening, and have been frankly terrible in their first 7 Champions League games. What an opportunity then for Tottenham as they take on Frankfurt.
Yeah, I wonder, Thomas Frank, is he, I mean, the bad luck, Van der Ven and Porro out, and 2 of his players, Randall Colomani and Wilson Oliver, involved in a minor car crash as well. He is unlucky, Thomas Frank, so far, but maybe he'll get lucky this evening. What about Liverpool? They need a win to guarantee their automatic qualification as they face a Karabakh side who are still fighting. They need a win as well at Anfield. It's Matt Jones.
And Liverpool's shortage of centre-halves is the big dilemma for Arne Slot tonight. Ibrahim Konate is still on compassionate leave and Joe Gomez picked up an injury at Bournemouth at the weekend. That means Ryan Gravenberch is likely to drop back from the heart of midfield to the heart of defence, but he played down at Dean Court on Saturday, so Gomez is replaced by Hugo Ekitike, while there's a straight swap at left back, Andy Robertson coming in for Milos Kerkez. In full, Alisson in goal, Frimpong, Gravenberch, Van Dijk and Robertson across the back. It's then likely to be a reversal to the 3 in midfield, McAllister, Wirtz and Szoboszlai, then Salah, Ekitike and Gakpo up top. The formula for Liverpool is simple: win and they'll secure a top 8 spot, draw or lose though, and there are 8 teams who could jump above them in the table. As for Karabakh, they have a 2-point cushion inside the top 24, so they look destined to land a playoff spot for the first time. They made 11 changes for their league game at the weekend to save themselves for tonight, and it's a completely fresh team here at Anfield this evening. Camilo Duran is the one to watch out for. He scored a brace against Frankfurt last week. It's Liverpool against Karabakh from 8.
And it's top versus bottom in this Champions League stage as Arsenal host Kazakhstan's Kairat Almaty as Mikel Arteta's side look to win all 8 of their league phase games with the teams at the Emirates at Ian Abrams.
13 teams managed to go 100% through the league format before the change last season. Nobody's done it since, so Arsenal could make a little bit of history tonight and arguably need to win after 4 without a win and defeat here at the weekend to Manchester United. 11 changes as you'd expect, so Kepa Arrizabalaga is in goal. It's White, Mosquera, Calafiori and Lewis Skelly across the back. A 3 in midfield of Norgard and Eze probably behind Havertz to play in a forward 10 role with Madueke and Martinelli either side of Gyökeres up front. It's the first time Arsenal have ever taken on Kazakhstan opponents here at the Emirates, and they're expected to win as well. It's Arsenal against Kairat. Here we start at 8 o'clock.
And don't forget that for the teams who finished tonight's proceedings in the knockout phase playoffs, the draw takes place at 11 a.m. this Friday. The draw for the Europa League playoffs will begin at midday tomorrow night. It's all about the Europa on TalkSport. You're listening to Kick-Off on TalkSport with Lambrooks 18 plus Campbell Away.org. Next, We'll be getting the latest odds ahead of tonight's games with kick-off on the final night of the Champions League phase, just over 40 minutes away.
Kick-off on TalkSport with Ladbrokes. 18plusgambleaware.org.
The Great Trustboard Winter Sale is back, with big savings across the range of used cars and vans, like Ford Pumas, Cougars and Rangers, as well as custom and transit van models, with over 3,000 vehicles in stock, ready to drive away today with Trustboard now. Don't miss great savings in the Trustboard Winter Sale at your local Trustboard dealership or trustboard.co.uk.
Manage to percent. Our mission continues. How are we helping people save today?
We could help people save up to £193 on their home insurance.
Good start. What else?
They could also switch their car insurance with us. We've got some great deals. How's that for a day's work?
Impressive, but it's not home time yet, Money Super 7.
See how much you could save with Money Supermarket. 51% could save up to £193. Consumer Intelligence, Buildings and Contents, November 2025, 17 plus UK only.
On January 30th, Jason Statham stars in Shelter.
Does the name Michael Mason ring any bells?
It was my greatest weapon.
What are these guys?
A pill who masks them. Trained to kill. Find a way out. He chose to protect. Don't pull out until the country. No country, no badge. Here we go. Number. Unshackle. Shelter in cinemas January 30th.
It's a new season. The fans are back, and so is Coral's free reward shaker with bigger football rewards. The half and half scarfers shaking decisively for once. They backed their super boost. Next to that, the Coral Sandwich Brigade. Oh, they've shaken up a free bet after that free lunch. Play Coral's free reward shaker to win bigger guaranteed daily rewards and offers this season. Coral, we're here for it.
18 plus UK max one reward offer per player per day. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Reward restrictions and T's and C's apply. Gambleware.org.
I'm Professor Noel Fitzpatrick, and as a vet, I know you want the best care for your animal companion. Pet insurance can help, but you need to choose wisely as not all policies are the same. Pet Plan aim to pay claims quickly and without a fuss, and that's one reason why so many vets work with them.
Give your pet the best veterinary care. Save 10% on new policies when you insure at petplan.co.uk. T's and C's apply. Fits all media as an appointed representative of Pet Plan Limited.
They are the prodigies of the pitch, the kings and queens of the courts, and the titans of turf and track. But who was the real deal? Every Tuesday morning from 10, join Jim White and Simon Jordan as they nominate the sporting star who's proved to be the real deal of the week. Don't miss the real deal with White and Jordan. Every Tuesday morning from 10 on TalkSport with Selco Builders Warehouse. For the latest special offers, pick up this month's Real Deals in branch or view online at selcobw.com. Champions League live on TalkSport with Enterprise Rental. Whatever it is, we're here for it.
The UK's #1 football experience.
Kick off live on TalkSport.
We're listening to the Champions League live on TalkSport with Enterprise. Rental here for it. Book now at enterprise.co.uk. Napoli Chelsea's on TalkSport 2 tonight, kick-off at 8. Same kick-off time for Newcastle away to Paris Saint-Germain. A shootout for a top 8 place. That's live on TalkSport. Show coming to you from the Etihad tonight, where Galatasaray, Manchester City go head-to-head, and the Galatasaray players out there. A lot of Galatasaray fans in Manchester, enjoying the sunshine in Manchester on this January day. It's time now to get an odds update with Ladbrokes.
Odds update on TalkSport with Ladbrokes. Bet on this season's Champions League action live tonight. Visit ladbrokes.com. 18 plus gambleware.org.
Alex Apati from Ladbrokes here is with us. We've got Newcastle and PSG on TalkSport tonight. One of the chances of Newcastle recording an historic, memorable victory.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it, Adrian? They are outsiders. PSG 3-5 odds on Newcastle 18-5, and the draw is 7-2. So it is in Newcastle's hands just as it is in PSG's hands. On 13 points, there are 9 teams below these two who could still finish above them. So for Newcastle, if they want to finish in the top 8, it's probably a must-win, and they're just over 3 to 1 to get it. So it should be a good one anyway. You're in for it. Odds on 4 or more goals here. 3 points. Obviously, would put Newcastle above last year's winners who they could slip out of the top 8 themselves. And I mean, PSG are just used to playing English teams every couple of weeks now. In the last 2 seasons, they've played Arsenal, 3 times? Man City, Villa, Liverpool and Spurs. This is the 6th English side they're coming up against in the last 2 years. And, of course, they met Newcastle a couple of years ago. Lost 4-1 at St James's Park and drew 1-1 at home. So, an optimistic PSG fan might say they're due a win against the Geordies. I think they get it here as well. PSG to win and both teams to score for me is just shy of 2-1. Let's see Newcastle in the spots of bother by the end of the night.
On TalkSport 2 tonight, Chelsea away to Napoli. Now, a win should be enough, but it could come down to goal difference. It's very tight with Chelsea's goal difference at the moment. So we're going to see how the evening progresses, but what do the odds suggest?
Yeah, Chelsea have to tread carefully, I think, here, because Napoli themselves are way down in 25th. They still have a little to play for, well, a lot to play for themselves. And I mean, I can't believe this is the first time these two have played each other since that night in 2012, that 4-1 Chelsea win. It feels like they've played a lot before. But anyway, Chelsea are 11-10 favourites here. Napoli, despite being hosts, are 12-5, as is the draw. It is just one draw for Chelsea in the Champions League this season. It probably won't be good enough, similar to Newcastle. They need to win probably convincingly to guarantee a top 8 finish. In terms of convincing wins and scorelines, a repeat of that 4-1 is 25-1 for Chelsea. Coming up against Napoli, who won 1 of the last 6 in all comps. Chelsea have won 4 of 5 since Rosenior took over. Probably his biggest test here so far. I do think he comes out of it with 3 points. I think Chelsea win, both teams score. And I'm going to go with 5 or more cards in what could be quite a stressful game for both sides here. That's a 13-2 bet builder.
And Arsenal